Welcome back everyone, and let's play a Konami game. Well, just a Super Nintendo game. And you're probably wondering why I'm deviating from the usual path of LPing Outcast. But well, you probably wouldn't want me to explain all the things I tried to do in the last play session. Me trying to get them on and desperately attempting to get any kind of clue to go on in terms of solving the windpipe puzzle, but for an hour I was not able to do anything particularly noteworthy. And the last thing I want to do is waste an hour of your precious time and trying to look at my befuddled self just fumbling around and getting frustrated. So I just decided, why not just, go for a new set of sore thumbs, but also a refreshed mind and new perspective, and try something different, something exciting, and I decided to go, play a beat 'em up or shmup, but I decided to go for a former, and a lot better game to showcase such beat 'em ups than going back to the 16-bit era, even way back. Even way past the point of when Outcast was released in 1999, and just go for one of the more well-known offerings released back when. Alright, so this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. It's kind of surprising they have released 4 games already in the series, Turtles in Time. And Konami had a classic in their hands. They had an arcade version of this game, but also released it for home console, and they realized the importance of trying to move their very precious properties to home to, I guess, increase the market, or I don't know, earn more money. And for a console port game, I keep moving my controller because I don't want the game to actually go into the demo mode. Might distract me from my usual focus. Because it's a really colorful game. For the arcade port, this game really had everything going, because not only was it faithful, very faithful port, it definitely had more options, I believe, than the arcade version, such as time trial and versus mode, alongside the whole slew of options that you don't have to unlock to access. And for me, I'm trying to go for hard difficulty, because without it I cannot actually view the real true ending after I beat the game. I keep the player dash to auto, back attack is of course on, and everything except for, well, I also choose animation as color mode. I think color mode, it determines whether it's going to be comic, where the turtles will be maybe smaller or have no iris in their eyes. Animation, I guess they wanted to make it more kid friendly, because probably Turtles comic was a bit geared toward teenagers, but they wanted to sort of bring down the level of admittance or appeal to the younger crowd, so they drew in an iris to make them more friendly. And they probably didn't color the turtles. They colored turtles more, I guess, uniformly as well. I don't know, that's probably how they save cost during the animation, but maybe this game was released when the Turtles animation was on the TV. I don't really know, but yeah, so I choose animation because it's default. And what other things have I forgotten to mention? Probably, yeah, this is a demo mode, so I get out of it. Yeah, okay. I just was trying to mention that this game was probably the most well done port job, arcade to home console transition, that any game company has done, aside from Capcom Street Fighter 2. Yeah, it's saying a lot, really. I choose Michelangelo because his wacky personality draws me in. Okay. The Crank steals the Statue of Liberty in New York, but I think that it was Las Vegas where the smaller version of Statue is available, so probably was just a test run. And Shredder is behind it all, because he's just a narcissistic bastard. Alright, 3 a.m. So the turtles start in earnest right after they get the news report. And I think this is Big Apple, of course. So this is New York with its great skyline. Alright, so I don't know, hard mode. The enemies are more eager to punch me and eager to flank me front and back. I found that out the hard way. Oops. Okay. So the throw I just did was the most useful one because it, yeah, just like this. I don't know how to actually trigger it, aside from the fact that it kind of looks random. Because there are two types of throws. One is this one, basically really nicely animated. The way you throw to the screen, almost trying to break the fourth wall, but they stop just short of doing that. And that crushing, oh my goodness, I ate the pizza too early. But Michelangelo cannot, well, he cannot really resist the temptation of a pizza pie, especially when it's hot. I wonder who left it though. Alright, well, that didn't give me anything. Well, for the first 3 levels, this game is pretty easy, even on hard level. They just start you up rather slowly, but it really ramps up at a particular point. I probably tell you exactly when that happens, but yeah, man, this is like one of the greatest ramp up in history of gaming, really. Especially, well, at least from my personal history of gaming. Like when I play this game, I'm constantly surprised by the range of moves that you can do, even though this game only has 2 buttons really, jump and attack. Because the attack buttons are context sensitive, so it depends on what kind of animation or frame that your particular character is in. Oh my goodness, this nunchuck guy is so annoying. So annoying. Alright, great. Yeah, this is how you eat pizza pie. So your movesets are all like different depending on what kind of frame of animation you're in. So if you're... oh my goodness. When you're rushing, like this, jump button actually makes you do that little twirl, like acrobatic twirl. And I think that sort of accelerates the turtle, your character, to do sliding move at the end of that twirl. Yeah, you can do that like unlimited times if you want, like this. Okay, so Baxter is first boss, pretty easy. The pattern is not that hard to figure out. Alright, so yeah, I made a short work of him. Alright, so I didn't lose a single life, which is pretty promising. Which are only first level, so we'll see what happens. Alley Blues. We go down from a really high scaffolding of construction site to down in the alley, where foot soldiers and shredders elements are known to hang out. So, and if you, well, continuing from my discussion of context-sensitive moves and how well Konami was able to make it work, basically every set of animation that you can do is tied to an attack move. So yeah, you can do rush attack if you press attack button at the end of your rush, and if you combine jump button with attack button, you do sliding move, which is basically invulnerable, and it quickly covers the screen, especially great when you are trying to catch up with your friend in 2-player mode. And you can even cross the manhole there that you can fall down in. And these guys are the most crazy enemies in the game. Crazy, because they're electrical whip. I don't know what they're called. Oh my goodness, yeah. So they can definitely whittle your health by half if you're not careful. So in normal mode, it's not as devastating, but in hard mode, it is definitely one of the most devastating attacks that you can face. Excuse me if I'm trying to talk while furiously tapping the buttons. Thankfully, the large Xbox 360 controller helps with hand fatigue and maybe carpal tunnel. Maybe not, but it might help. Oh, I like that throw. Like that slam. Yeah, this slam is the best. Especially when you slam. Oh my lord. Alright, another thing, when I'm getting really excited and really unduly so excited, and I exclaim, "Oh my lord," a bit too much. It's not that I'm a religious guy, it's just the force of habit. So I hope that you understand that. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to convert you guys to, you know, any particular religion or such. Oh, I actually got an extra life, thank goodness. Hallelujah. I could have waited a bit, but oh well. Nice, nice. Couldn't have gone better. Metalhead. Yeah, Metalhead, this guy is a robot. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know. Oh my goodness, this guy is just a handful. Especially if you're playing a hard difficulty. The trick is maybe try to approach him from bottom and oh man. I don't know what the trick is here. Maybe jump attack? But he does have the uppercut that he uses to defend against jump attacks and the like. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, that was the uppercut. Ah, man, face the right direction. Oh, wow. I really figured out yet what the attack pattern is like. Yeah, I was defeated very handily. And well, if you're coming back from another life, you have a short term of invulnerability, but I wasn't able to make use of that. Alright, finally we tooled him down to 2 health, which is really not promising. Maybe there's another moveset that I'm forgetting about. This, I mean, in normal mode, definitely worked when I tried to engage him from bottom or from the top. But you have to be pretty quick about everything, I guess. Oh man, I just basically traded punches, so I lost 1 life, but not much of a loss because I gained life in the process while playing this particular stage, which is pretty nice. Oh man, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired. My hands are getting a bit tired. But we still have a lot more to go. So this is a bonus stage, but it doesn't seem like a bonus because, you know, it doesn't come cheaply. There's still enemies about. There's mines or spikes. Boys that with spikes in them. Oh my goodness, terrible performance. These guys are having a precedence for everything. Primacy for everything. Like, their attacks are really quick. Yeah, oh my goodness. Wow. I might die in this bonus stage, which is shameful. Alright, okay. Kinda hard to figure out, like, how to evade that. Evade that particular, I don't know, gate. Yeah, it could have been pretty impossible to. This is where the longer reaches of Donatello or Leonardo might come in handy. Where Raphael and, you know, Michelangelo just have to hold on for dear life. Alright, finally got one. They're called Cheese Monster. Of course, the homage of aliens. Ah, my goodness, didn't get the last pizza pie. I don't know why they have question marks on them. It isn't as they have any kind of different items. I don't know, just it seems like they're like a pizza pies. It just gives you health. Rat King. They actually sold this particular toy particular character, and then he basically came with the this thing that he's riding as a toy. I mean, it looks like a toy. And having a pretty hell of a time in trying to figure out. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing, considering that. Yeah, the trick is whenever he's dropping that mine or boy, this is when you have to basically attack. The weak point really doesn't really tell you the whole story, because it might be a red herring, because he might kind of forces you to concentrate on the particular point, and that's basically the worst place to be when he's trying to shoot rockets. So my advice is just try to evade everything when he's shooting rockets, and when he's dropping that boy or mine, just stay bottom of the screen and attack the guy mercilessly, just, you know, with all you got. Alright, so Technodrome at the end of the source. Pretty surprising that, you know, there's any kind of huge sinkhole. Oh my goodness! Oh my, thankfully, ah, my goodness. Okay, it wasn't as bad, but it is getting really bad. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Sorry folks, I might have shouted a bit too much. Oh, my goodness. I need a pizza pie, quick. Or another life, for that matter. After all said and done, I might actually gain another life if I'm lucky. Yeah. Alright, good. And these guys are really annoying too. I don't know what they're called, but they latch onto you really bad. And you're basically trying to, if they bite you, you're trying to, you know, get it off of you. And they can also attack in the air. And it causes a huge problem, because by then the enemy is going to be surrounding you, and they're going to do all kinds of nasty things to you. Oh, barely survived. Thank goodness. Okay, that doesn't give me any blank check, so to speak, to do whatever I want. I still need to be really careful about these guys. I mean, yeah, I'm giving all the respect they deserve. These foot soldiers are numerous in numbers and very sneaky in trying to get in front of you and behind you. Toka and Razar. These two guys are also mutated versions, but too bad that, you know, they didn't turn out to be as cute. Ah, great. Thankfully they don't do much damage. And I know their pattern of attack, which is if they get hit a few more times, then they do this rush attack. And they jump around the screen and do their elemental attacks. Toka is the ice guy, and Razar is shoot out fire. Yeah. And as they get as they die or get low on health, they do their counter attack a bit faster. And Razar was a turtle, your pet turtle, and no, Razar was your pet dog, and Toka was your pet turtle. Unfortunately, they didn't turn out as cute as the Ninja Turtles, or else Splinter might have gave them, I guess, he might have adopted them as well. He just like abandoned them because they're not cute enough. Probably they're like experiment gone wrong in trying to replicate the same success that applied to the Ninja Turtles. Alright, having a pretty good time here. Almost at the point of getting extra life. Alright. Oh my goodness, I hate them. Thankfully, I think Technodrome is the last stage where I have to face them. Thankfully. Or maybe there will be one or two more stages where I have to face them and try to desperately get out of their ranges. Oh my goodness, these guys are a handful. Long range, quick attacks, and very sneaky. Alright, that chime means I have gained another life. Nice. Doing pretty well here. Yeah, feeling really pretty good about this. Alright. Wow, great. Yeah, only way to defeat them is to rush them. So, have I arrived at the boss fight? Yes. And it's Shredder, basically cowardly in this huge contraption. And look at this, it's a pretty interesting perspective. Your half of the screen is obscured by Shredder, trying to crush you and dine on turtle soup, while these guys are all impervious to my frontal attacks, while only thing to defeat them is to try to rush them and throw them. It's really nicely done, very clever. In normal difficulty they're all foot soldiers. Only on hard difficulty are they these specialized foot soldiers blocking all my moves. But you know, if you figure out the pattern, well, it's not really a pattern per se, but if you figure out what to do, then it's pretty easy. Just have to evade Shredder's attacks here, and you can never forget about the machine gun he shoots. Although not as deadly as that electrical grip thing that he does. Still very annoying, and stops you dead in your tracks in trying to attack these guys. Just throw them. And this is where I realized that the throw selection is kind of random, because you might have gone other way. It might be the ground slam that I could have done sometimes, but in this stage at least, only throw I can do is limited to this, you know, throwing them out of the screen. So yeah, that's why I realized that, you know, it's kind of random, the throws that you can do. Maybe in the arcade you can sort of time it within a millisecond, choosing what kind of throw that you want to do. Then it'll be definitely something that I would like to know about. Okay, so I think one more hit might do it. Just have to keep moving. Alright, okay. Uh-oh, I don't want to lose my life here. Very unnecessary sacrifice or oversight on my part. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Might become a self-fulfilling prophecy or something, I don't know. Oh, okay, finally. Great. Well, I was able to defeat Shredder by throwing a bunch of his own soldiers toward the screen, but Shredder's not nonplussed. And he has an evil plan afoot. And thankfully his plan B is sending the turtle back in time with all of his foot soldiers, while he prepare for some evil scheme or world domination in the present time. Yeah, so your mode 7 at work, folks. Genesis cannot do that kind of effect, right? So, a prehistoric Turtlesaurus, all the way back to Jurassic era, Jurassic times. And this, everyone is going to be the bellwether on whether I can actually make this LP work. But this is a particular point in the game where, ah, my goodness, not a good start. Yeah, this is a particular stage where everything that you have used so far will be tested in full. This is one of the most difficult stages of this game, ironically so. It's fairly long. It has all the traps such as the dinosaur and this bomb-throwing pterodactyls. You get introduced to new enemies such as bomb-throwing yellow foot soldiers and also stone warriors. The hardy stone warriors. That is definitely a handful. And you have these falling environmental hazards. I mean, back in Jurassic era was just every corner there was a danger afoot. And pure evolutionary stage. Where if you cannot survive these harsh conditions, yeah, I mean, you don't get to move up, you don't get to spread your genes. And oh my goodness. Alright, oh my goodness. What a rude introduction. Rude, rude, rude. Goodness. Get away. Oh my goodness, I have now 3 to contend with. Wow, okay, could have been 4, but... yeah, these guys are really, really hard to do anything. You just have to keep them on one side and attack relentlessly. Okay, these are X-wielding dudes, and they do take some time to wind up, but it's deceptive, their speed, that is. You need to always be careful. And bomb throwing guys can kind of help by... Didn't help that time, but what I was trying to say is that the friendly fire is in effect. Yeah, I just had to get rid of all of them. Oh, wasn't able to do that, but you know, they can be easily dispatched on their own. It's only when I'm kind of surrounded by enemies and maybe even kind of you know, held in a vice grip such as this, when the X-wielding enemies are the most dangerous, because okay, alright, so I used enemy to damage. They're actually riding on one? My goodness. I like to think that they're holding on for dear life. Alright, so I'm gonna save my pizza. It'll get a bit cold, but it doesn't matter. Cold pizza is as good as any food. Actually, it's decent as you know, when you warm it up or something in the microwave. It seems pretty hot. This environment seems pretty hot anyway, so it's going to stay warmer. Okay, enough joking aside, I need my pizza right now. Yeah, they're pretty quick about attacking the turtles here. They just want to split the shell as fast as possible. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just have to keep them one side, that's the whole deal here. Okay. Oh man, alright. So this is what I believe to be the hardest enemy ever. Slash, the prehistoric turtle. Oh, good start. Okay, not good, not good. This guy has one of the most fastest attacks ever. And Mike, with his short range of weapons, is really ill-equipped to face Slash. He's one of the most fearsome characters I ever faced. Yeah, you can see that he's relentless in attacking the turtle. Yeah, holy crap. Alright, excuse me folks, I might say some expletives and get really frustrated. I don't know what he's trying to do, but... The trick is, when he jumps, you gotta attack him as quickly as possible. And, you know, throw some hits in. I guess Michelangelo has some kind of primacy in the jumping attacks, so he can sort of continue with his airborne kicks. So I figured this out after losing against him like countless times. I just don't want to think about it because it's a nightmare. But yeah, I sort of got it figured out here. Okay, so you gotta also have to watch out for his rolling attack, which is when he goes inside his shell and launches himself at you at a really fast pace like that. But if you're able to evade that, then you're home free. You have to just continue with what works, and that doesn't work. Okay, so alright, so I just have to just continually strain my thumb in trying to get out of his vicious attacks with his crazy curved sword. I don't know whether he was a part of the comic or not, or whether he was as crazy. Ah, my goodness. Just cannot get a one hit before he goes into this cheat mode. I call it cheat, but... Alright, okay, get one hit in. Great. Another one. Great. Alright, so he's quite vulnerable in this stage. Oh, I don't wanna die. I wanna conserve myself here. Oh my goodness. Get away from me, you bastard. Well, folks, thankfully I have 2 more lives. This is, wow, I'm sweating here, It seems like I'm really in a Jurassic period myself. And look at them, narcissistic Shredder trying to carve his own face into the face of the rock here, as this world is meeting a cataclysmic event. Okay. Alright, bad decision on my part. Okay, that's a poor decision on my part. But you get to make a poor decision, I think, at least once in this game. Oh my goodness, I don't want to repeat this. Oh. Yes! Yes, finally! Oh my goodness, I don't really want to repeat this stage again, because if you user continue, with 5 of which I still have, thankfully, you have to basically restart the whole level, which is just terrible, terrible proposition. And I don't think my poor thumb will take another bout with Slash here. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm. Oh, so thankfully I advanced to 1530, where Light Sea Breeze might refresh my. Yeah, it's going to provide with me with some change of pace, thankfully. Nice cruise, and extra life will definitely lighten things up a bit after that terrible bout with Slash. I can't even talk straight. That just took a lot out of me. Okay, I keep doing the throw. Alright, good, good. Alright, let's go for 800. Oh man, the second enemy I hate the most. Aside from that little contraption, I don't know what they're called, but aside from that wheeled robot enemy, the yellow foot soldier with his boomerang is the second most hated enemy. You know, on my playing this game. Okay, good. Ah. Alright, this is not gonna help me, but at least it's gonna also affect the enemy too. Alright, bad aim there, thankfully. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, what a parting gift. Oh, Jesus, it's just a gift that keeps on giving. Oh my lord. Okay. Ah, my goodness. I'm getting a bit sloppy here. Just because I beat the most difficult boss in the game doesn't mean I need to relax. Because these guys are not joking around. And I'm almost at the end of my life, so if I'm not careful, I might have to continue this stage all over again, which is pretty sad. Alright, these guys are all dead. Alright, so probably the Stone Boys will come out. Oh my goodness, I hate this dude so much. Hate this dude so much. They have like some crazy kick. Ah, alright. Oh, okay, good. Throw him. I wonder if I actually get more points because I, you know, threw the guy. Maybe I do. Oh my goodness. Alright, that pizza pie is an insurance. Uh-oh, okay. Should get it now. Okay, they do have an air defense attack, which is their normal heavy punch, which works against the air attacks. So I need to be careful. Alright, so finally. Okay, so these two guys, two bosses. I guess they are like kind of known to hang around with each other, so no wonder they're boss character. So Bebop is the mutated version of I guess your normal pot-bellied pig. Rock is a rhinoceros, and I think he drew the short, what do you call it? Wow, devastating attack by Rock. I mean, for a mutant, Rock kind of came out pretty good. I mean, it doesn't seem any different from your normal anthropomorphic rhinoceros cartoon character. But Bebop, I don't know, he probably wanted to differentiate himself from being seen as just your normal really ugly dude, like kind of like looks like a pig. So he just went all hog on the accessories. Alright, even 700. And I was able to advance to another level. Wow, cool. So making this one live last a while. It's good. So the turtles advance in time once again to the Wild Wild West.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee. Probably has to do with something with American expansion toward the west, and some of the quotes they refer to it. Kind of relevant to the stage. I don't know. Actually, they had this kind of a train back then. It's really wide for one. It's really creative. And I like the music too. Pretty good music. Really nice. Really apropos. Yeah, I really like this attack scheme that Konami has devised. Which, like I mentioned, is context sensitive, but then I prefer this to actually, you know, performing quick time like action moves. Like one button press does like some particular prefabricated animation or attack move or execution style attack move. I much prefer this more systematic approach to including more diverse moves, you know, to expand the, you know, set of range of motion that you can take. It seems more intuitive, especially toward, you know, beat them up like this, where like precise control and timing is paramount. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Mike! Come on, you can do it! Just keep them on one side, and that's the, you know, then you'll be able to just dwell on them. All right, thankfully, yeah. Pizza pie, good. Oh my goodness! I usually don't get hit by the flying kick that foot soldiers do. If you get hit, it's kind of rare that it works. And then I feel a bit discouraged. But I'm almost at another point of getting extra life, which is cool. I think I actually got an extra life in the last stage. I don't know. Oh, these guys are really smart, just like staying out of the range of my slam here. Okay, just have to aim it right. Ah, I didn't aim it right. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna pay for it with my life here, probably. Pretty sad if that were to happen. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's going to happen. Ah, jeez. Come on, the pizza pie. Nice! I can do that same kind of motion too. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. No! No! Get an extra life, please. Pizza pie? No? Okay, instead of barrel? Okay, uh-oh. Alright, pizza pie? Alright. Got him. Great. Now it's a boss battle. Oh, okay, let's see if I survive. Leatherhead. It's not as difficult as Slash. Okay, but he punches me pretty hard. His pattern is pretty well known. You just have to hit him and he's going to do that little crawling action. He's gonna throw some lobster and do the tail attack. And thankfully Mike is, seems like Mike likes Leatherhead. Mr. Head here. And you can fool the Leatherhead by trying to use this particular move. Kinda takes off his timing. Ooh, didn't get that, but I was saved from his more devastating tail attack. Alright, I might survive Leatherhead after all. Cool. Alright. Wow. He was... I think he's the easiest boss I have faced till now, except for Baxter. Wow, yeah, that really went by in a zippy. So 1885, so what's the next for Mike? Michelangelo. Alright. Ooh. Man, far flung into the future.
Neon Knight Rider.
Shell shock indeed. Or what is it called? A whiplash? Neon Knight Riders. I like the sound of that. Let's get some more lives. Showtime. Well, showtime. I probably want to do better this time than the sword level. That was pretty embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not good. Yellow guys are the worst. I get a little newfangled. Shredder has provided me with so much stuff. I mean, he provided me with the newfangled, this crazy contraption that I ride on right now. Hoverboard. Alright, but he also put some electric line or electric pylon. Oh my goodness. The lore of pizza pie. In future, pizza pie comes in this circle form, like pill form. Very convenient and probably tastes as good as a regular pizza. Probably pizza pocket. These guys are not really that useful. Very easily beaten. Alright, so that's it. Okay, so I came out of that pretty well. Bonus pizza, 5 of them. Wow. Technodrome all full and ready to go. To face... Who is it? Man, is that the skyline for future New York? Or is it one of those cities featured in F-Zero that actually reusing courtesy of Nintendo? It's none other than the small version of Krang. The big version stole the Statue of Liberty, and he likes to show off. Yeah, as far as Turtles are concerned, I think surprisingly so, they're not just mere palette swaps. They have different kind of statistics, kind of attributes. I don't know what Mutant Ninja Turtles attribute is, but oh my goodness, devastating kick by Krang. So if I'm actually talking and playing at the same time, I kind of lose my focus. So excuse me if I'm not really talkative or kind of saying silly things and blurting out some nonsense. Yeah, the Turtles. So they have some different aspects to their gameplay. Raphael is definitely the fastest of the bunch. Donatello has that long reach of his stick, or whatever you call that. Yeah, stick. And Leonardo probably is your average, overall decent guy. Mike, I think he's, well, he does have a pretty fast attack speed. And, well, he does have an air special move, I guess, that makes him soar into the air. I guess it does have the widest range of attack radius. Ah, okay. Was being a bit too rash there. And Krang with his devastating slam. He goes crazy with his kicks and his, I don't know, he's bombarding with his mortars. Okay. Alright. Alright, so Krang's history, thankfully. And almost at the end of my life here for Mike. But, you know, I'm really surprised that I was able to parlay it this long. Certainly enjoyed it. Wait a minute, I think Leonardo also has that very nifty kick that he uses to, you know, change the direction of his attacks really quickly. So he's very rarely affected by the foot soldiers trying to swarm him, because he can just kick the other guy on his back and just resume attacking whoever is in the front. And I don't know even Michelangelo has that. So yeah, there's one thing that goes for Leonardo, aside from being a leader and having a double sword, which is pretty cool. Oh, these guys are not as bad, but it's annoying nonetheless. Because they're quick and they score you about. That one hit deals though, thankfully. Probably expected in a hard mode that might last a bit while, but nope. The Stone Soldiers, yeah. Excuse me, I was getting a bit jumpy here. Wow, they don't go down in one hit. Well, alright. Well, that's a trade-off I'll definitely make. Alright. A lot of jump attacks. Not good for my thumb, but Go for Michelangelo and his last life. Alright, get hit all the while, but I'm almost like looking at the 1000 point plateau, which is going to give me a little extra life. Going to be a bit of a shame if I have to waste it. Alright, there's a Star Trek reference, which is pretty cool. I don't know, like I just realized this, but I wonder what other homages they actually put in this game, because they definitely have multiple. Yeah, my favorite slam move. Alright. Yeah, it's going to give me some extra life. Extra points, I mean. And thereby giving me extra life if I reach 1000 before everything is said and done. Yeah, just keep throwing them. Yeah, I like Michelangelo because of his, you know, kind of carefree nature, that kind of surfer dude nature. Goes well with their turtle cry of Cowabunga. Or is it just Michelangelo who says that? Alright, not having a good time with these yellow bastards. Yellow bellied powers it uses. Nope, I'm not gonna let you get off. And pizza pie before I get frozen. Alright, I'm almost at the point. Oh, if you stay at the bottom, they get to evade much of this trap here, which is cool. Alright, so there's my life, extra life, nice. Oh, actually, the rolling sentient ball of, I don't know, help me there, lend me a hand, lend me a ball. Alright, rolling ball of, I don't know what that actually, probably another reference, sci-fi reference. One of the Star Trek episodes or something, I don't know. Captain, there is a rolling ball rolling across the horizon. How illogical. Alright, sorry for my stupid spot reference. I shouldn't have been. Alright. Alright, get him up. Ah, my goodness, that was pretty bad. Alright. Oh, my goodness. Laser. Shredder had thought about everything. Well, I don't know why he doesn't bring one of these weapons to the present. Alright. Oh, okay. Giving a bit of rest to my thumb, my tired thumb. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do that. Nice, nice. Pizza pie? Alright, thankfully. I was able to extend my life to the bitter end. Alright, so stone soldiers. Oh, they stay on, they don't disappear off the edge of the screen after shooting the salvo. Oh my goodness. The diagonal attacks are just... Okay, alright. Okay, Shredder in attendance. He has a best seat everywhere, even far into the future. He could have earned a fortune in just trying to see what happens in the future, you know, work as a fortune teller. You know what else? I don't know. Oh, turtle in a bubble. Yeah, the rush attack does work well, but I'm not really taking a careful measure. Ah, okay. Yeah, air attacks are probably what you should do here. 3 attacks and disappears into some, I don't know, some, I guess, extra dimension or something. Ah, that's just so careless. Alright, he drops this annoying robot. And he appears to join the fray. Yeah, and replenishes that robot to 4. Okay. Shell shock indeed. Okay, well, oh, okay. I was able to avoid the brunt of the damage. Not like this. Can I go out like, oh my. Oh, jeez. I think I'm getting tired. Getting tired of it. Okay. Let's give him hell. Ah, man, not like this. Not like this. Almost there. Just be careful. Not get hit. Yeah, that was a really good session. Really good. Come on. Ah, not this. Ah. Okay, thankfully they shot in a different direction. Okay. Thankfully they didn't shoot outside of the screen, so... You know... Oh. Ah! Okay. Let me show you Raphael and his amazing speed. You probably noticed it right away how much speed he has. I'm not disappointed, folks. I'm just getting a bit worked up. Kind of thirsty. Raphael is like one quick dude. He's so quick that it's almost hard to actually get a good grip on the foot soldiers. But he is definitely the fastest of the bunch. Look at him. So quick. Alright, the stone soldiers are coming. Okay. Enough of you. Okay. Ah man, turtle power should have used against these dudes. Come on, throw. Okay, well, didn't need a throw, but okay. Gives me extra point, which is good. I don't think it will matter because I'll never reach the 200 point I need for extra life. It's good to throw them into the screen. I wonder if the screen ever breaks. Maybe in the arcades it did. Remember arcade having that different sprite for thrown foot soldier? I remember them having a bit more of a feature in their faces and a bit bigger as well. But still, I'm amazed that Konami was able to faithfully reproduce all the mechanics that was present in the arcade game. Maybe I'm missing a few features, but you know, in terms of a fun factor, I mean, this definitely has in spades. And it's free if you buy the game, so you know, it's even better. In terms of entertainment value. Ah, these guys, I hate these guys so much. Die already. Alright, let's stay in the bottom. These guys are like having tuning forks or something. They want to tune their frequency or radio frequency or something. They're definitely having a sigh, but they don't use it as such. They may use it to, like, I don't know, hold a neck or something as some kind of a neck harness or neck grabber. Okay. I still have 4 continues. Alright, hit him. Good. Thankfully, the ball helped me once more. Good. Alright, that's a slide to evade the attack. Great music as usual. Okay, one stays back. Alright. Here's that stupid mortar. Ah, I need to get out of the way, but I need a pizza pie right away now. Ah, got fried. Man, actually, I'm not doing too well here. I was able to just, you know, survive without any life lost with Michelangelo, but I guess I'm not really used to playing Raphael. Alright, good. Goodness. Alright. It's funny that full soldiers are not affected by the laser. Oh, I did a special move there, little skip kick. It happens if you press the attack button right after you jump. I don't want to try it here, but probably try it against Krang. Yes. Alright, so I try it right now, like that. Yeah. Okay, so you have actually two jump attacks, depending on whether you are about to land and whether you just jumped. Yeah, sorry folks, I'm kind of running out of breath. Yeah, definitely. Aha, tricked you there. Ah, okay, you got me that time. Okay, good. It's good that I can go up and down the screen while in the air, which is almost like Super Meat Boy. You can control it really well. And you're really meticulous in your jump attacks. That was not the meticulous jump attack that I needed. Oh, cool. He just stayed in one place. Cool. Alright. So he's gonna drop the stupid thing, but with his superior speed, Raphael is able to scratch that, but was able to defeat at least 3 of them. Come on, get hit at least once. Okay, good. Ah, shell shock. Alright, I have 4 lives. I think 3 lives. Gotta hit in. Alright, you're just there where I needed you. Good. One more hit. Good, good. Very productive. Okay. Got him. Ah, annoying. And Krang also does that. He slams his whatever he's riding into the ground, trying to crush the turtle below. And of course he continues using the effective bubble attack. Yeah, just like that, and killed me. Alright, you're off now, Krang, but still have 2 more lives. Goodness. Oh my god. I cannot continue this level again. I cannot. I just simply cannot. Come on. Found the reason. Alright, that was really productive. He even stopped dropping the last one. Ah, goodness. I really need to defeat him. Oh, come on. Okay, good, good. And then the Roachi drop scores away, thankfully. Alright. The holes are home, let's go! Thankfully he realized it, or else he would be trapped in the future. And live as the... I don't know, live like a king of Mars. I think that's Mars, right? So back to Technodrome, and let's see what evil plan Shredder is up to, or hatched, while the turtle was trapped in time. And of course, being an narcissistic self, he wanted everybody to look at him with his Statue of Liberty, his board. Alright, so jokes aside, or speaking nonsense aside, this is going to be a long battle of attrition. I'm basically going to aim for whenever this guy is shooting on ice, whatever ice attack, icicle attack or ice beam, and I try to use Raphael's fast speed to attack him. Fire is probably when I should try to attack him from the air, but I don't want to risk it because, you know, it's kind of devastating. And if I guess incorrectly and he uses that green stuff like he did just now, then it basically an insta-death for my turtle. Because it transforms him to back where he was, being a poor little turtle. Alright, so this is the best way of action. Kind of easy to figure out though. I mean, the thing is that you have to be really patient and persistent. The Shredder really doesn't attack it directly, he just tries to use his powers, maybe show it off or something. Okay, so I was really lucky there. If it was the green stuff, then I would have forfeited a life. And thankfully he kind of stays close in his teleport. So I can definitely attack him. Yeah, like that. So, okay, so I whittled him down to 5 from original 8 or so. That's pretty good progress. I might just don't want to get too confident, but you know, you might. I have a pretty good feeling about this. Okay, so I got in a couple of extra hits, which is pretty cool. That's what I call a really good attempt. Alright. Oh, that's a bit close. Yeah, Shredder could have just used his muscles instead of trying to showcase his, you know, Dragon Ball powers. Then he would have more success. But, you know, he had to show off in front of the TV screen. I'm kind of also guessing April O'Neil was kidnapped, you know, because she's an investigative reporter and kind of a pugnacious kind of reporter who might have known about the identity of Technodrome. Donatello might have relayed the information to her. Oh my goodness, I'm so lucky there, because I got hit by the flame before getting hit by the fireball. Alright, just have to get my thumbs ready. Yeah, that. Great, now it's only 3. So we are tied basically, 3 life bars. Okay, oops. Is Raphael going to be a hero here, or do I have to call in Donatello? Okay. Donatello I didn't realize, and it's more apparent when you're using the color scheme for comic. It kind of looks a bit different. He has a darker complexion to him. Kind of more of an olive color. Raphael is definitely the brightest green color, almost yellow-green. Leonardo is the leader of the group, of course, is an average personified. So he's, I guess, the perfect green color. Alright, I'm just wasting a bit of time. It's not really focused here. I really need to do it because this is final boss. I don't wanna be seen like, you know, disrespecting Shredder. He might go back to his usual bag of tricks, you know, bring in his minions and whatnot. Is there any Mutant Ninja Turtles villains that this game missed? I don't know. I'm not really well versed in the Mutant Ninja Turtles information, but they probably would have missed a couple minor characters. Ah, goodness. Oh man, I have tempting fate here. Nice. Alright, so final health bar for this dude. I don't wanna waste it. Alright, let's get hit. Okay. Oh my god. Actually, I own some toys for Ninja Turtles. Me and my brother had, I think, Michelangelo and Raphael toys. I don't know, maybe those are the turtles that are available still because they're the least popular ones. And yeah, I also had a Foot Soldier one because, you know, we had to have a villain toy to pit the good guys against. And apparently the Foot Soldiers have an IQ. I remember this because of the information kind of card that was included with the toy. The Foot Soldiers had an IQ of like in the hundreds. I was kind of surprised. I mean, these guys are like seem pretty dumb, but maybe just because they're known to obey Shredder. Okay, this is getting a bit too long, but they're like kind of made to obey without any question the orders of Shredder. That's why they seem a bit stupid. But yeah, they're probably a computer, like a hybrid or Android or something. Really love to visit a factory where they manufacture these things. Probably they do it in the future. probably it was their scheme all along, you know, they produced the clone army, in the future they brought them into the present. Got one life back too, great! So Raphael does the deed and he rescues the world from imminent domination and of course delivers, being the nice guys they are, delivers the statue back to where it belongs, and they drop it really precariously, but thankfully the statue is of a hardy material and stands upright. Nice. So April O'Neil and Splinter's there and nobody seems to mind, and the kid was really happy and did a dragon punch. Alright, so these guys are responsible for this great game. A great game indeed, a classic, still. More than a decade later, I have really fond memories of this game and playing this game to no end. I probably would have started, if I was probably a bit younger, I probably started right away after defeating the hard setting, and I tried to go for the less lives or something like that. I probably would have you know, done that with the less lives because I only used one continue, but yeah, I mean this game is just a really good game and one of the classics. I think I mentioned it too many times, but AC Turtles team, yeah. I mentioned it too many times already, but yeah, definitely Konami's classic and not soon forgotten. Yeah, Michelangelo being his usual self and Raphael being a bit too serious and stoic for a Mutant Ninja Turtle. And this is where I get to learn the names of the villains or the enemy units, so I don't get mean comments in the comment section saying that I don't know anything about the Turtles, and yeah, I don't really know anything about it, but the only serious exposure I had to the property was this game, and I think this game was just tremendous in terms of making the property, I guess, introduced to a lot of people, a lot of young people. Donatello with his kick attack. And Raphael, yeah, very nice. I wonder if a real person who uses Sai can do that kind of move. And clapping, nice. And Peronil and Master Splinter. Master Splinter also mutated. Oh my goodness, get away from them. Full soldiers. They don't specify, you know, the types of full soldiers. Oh, these guys. Roadkill Rodney. Alright, these guys are the most nastiest single entity, enemy entity in the game. Yeah, Pigeon Monster. Also interesting is how many animation or how many frames of animation that the developers did, you know, in making the turtles kind of damaged and hurt and injured. I think I spotted 3 so far. There's another one, the electricity one, there's like a 4th one. Yeah, so like the ways of getting hurt and being kind of pummeled is also a very important part of beat 'em up. Not only do you have to have a lot of moveset to deal a lot of damage, all kinds of damage, but also you have to have a lot of animations to depict the damage that you suffer. Yeah, so basically every boss fight had a unique damage animation or damage, I don't know, damage frame or animation, so it's really well done. Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen that before, because they're pretty easy to defeat, but yeah, there is that burned turtle, and this is Slash Turtle. Yeah, these silly guys, yeah. Bebop and Rocksteady. But yeah, Rocksteady was not just rock. Leatherhead. The easiest boss in the game. And Super Krang. Man, I don't know how he had that kind of strength to lift the entire Statue of Liberty up, but and like I mentioned, it's probably Las Vegas, and this is a real deal that they probably used. I don't know. some kind of special ray to enlarge it, or they built it themselves. Super Shredder. I wonder, well, alright. So they're back to their comfy swords, and congratulations, you have completed your training. Is it just a training? And true ninjas. Okay, so it was just training? Well, they're happy nonetheless. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. The fourth game in Konami's Turtle series. I wonder if they actually made... I think they probably made many more Turtles games after this, but not as well known or as widely acclaimed as this game. So yeah. Game time, 36 minutes, okay. So it was not... I mean, I kind of feel like I spent like 2 hours on this game already. Because like, you know, it took a lot out of me in trying to just button mash just the whole way through. So I think it can be probably classified as an exercise regimen trying to play the Turtles in Time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this look at really good Super Nintendo game I'm very fond of. I'm sure you are too, and I hope you enjoyed this little venture I took as a side. I'm going to come back with renewed resolve, with a refreshed mind, to solve all the Outcast puzzles and whatever the game throws at me. Or I'm going to consult game facts. Alright, until next time, please stay tuned. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. My rush attack doesn't work. Yeah. Ah, this is just... Oh, Jesus Christ, no! No! Oh my lord! Oh, Jesus Christ, what to do, what to do? Ah, no! Yeah, look at that, I don't know. Maybe it's probably just not figuring this out. Ah, my god. Ah, well. Almost history. I need a second player. Oh my goodness, he's using that. Ah, it was close. Ah, what am I doing? Alright, ah, my lord. Oh, no, 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 God, you, no, no, get away. Ah. Oh, nice! Get away! Defeat him! Yes! Yes! Hallelujah!